Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here running our first trip with the new coal hoppers is what we're going to be doing today. Just turned around and picked up a new loco and the new hoppers, threw a caboose on there. So we're actually going to get the coal tower started today is kind of what we're doing. There's the way car we went with. Some red and brown hoppers. The Carter Brothers bottom dump hoppers is what those are. And we picked up a new ruby basin. Put the number 7 on this one. Went with the black with the white trim there. Just because I think that one's pretty cool looking. So there we go. Finally got around to the one that I wanted. And that's it. So there we go. Start of that. This is going to be, we did turn around and throw in a coal, whatever you want to call it, coal tower. So we'll just have to see kind of how this goes, as I haven't actually used any of these yet. So is that full? Oh, we wasn't sure. Yeah, it was full. Doesn't quite fill up to the rim. Just taking a look at how these look. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Groovy. Need to throw some wood in this one as she's been sitting here for a while. Good to go. No, probably not quite, actually. That's a little better. Grab some coal while we're at it. Kick open the old door. Alright, we'll throw that in there. Go up here. Whoa. Alright. One more. There we go. Should be full. 2 hoppers. And the way car, absolutely a breeze getting it over here, of course. No problem. Was not heavy, obviously, for this loco. Definitely add more cars to it. Did not actually have the extra money in there yet, so delivering some stuff, and not that this load's gonna pay anything, but I figured it was time to get the coal and the new coal hoppers underway. It'll give us a storage point for coal on the other side. Not that, you know, I think we're really using that much coal, because we aren't, you know. I mean, these things have a lot of coal in them, and I don't think you have to fill them very often, that's for sure. So it's more of just doing it to do it finally kind of thing. And just kind of seeing how the new rolling stock and that looks. So we can always use these hoppers for other things as well. Though I hear they do hold less coal than the other ones. I do not know that, obviously, as I haven't tried it yet. This is their first time hauling anything. So bring them around the chute here. Everything should go nice and easy. Nice simple layout out up here, excuse me. All works great. Don't have any complaints over this one. Telegraph office up there on the hill makes for a nice entry like that. Wood up here just in case, I guess we should ever bring a wood locomotive back up here. Sand obviously just for looks, and water for when they're thirsty. You never know. Heading on down the rail. This is a downhill, so no point in steaming along. Can't imagine we have too much problems. Kind of went with the brown and red way car back there because we have brown and red cars. Not sure if this local will stay on this. We probably don't need this much power just to do this, so if all we use are the 2 cars, we'll probably switch it to something else. But I've been waiting to buy one of these locos with this color, so I wanted to get that out of the way. Just kind of the one I like out of the Ruby Basin. Color options. And then we'll hit the bridge for the grade up. Alright. Can start to let it eat in here. As you can see though, it's going to pull this with no problem. I mean, there's plenty left in it, which means we can probably do something with a little less power, or we could do a few more cars, but I think it's like 20 fills up the hoppers, so, or the tower, so don't anticipate needing too much more, and I'm not really trying to dedicate a lot of resources to it, especially at this point in the layout. Maybe later on or something, I don't know. We still have plenty of rolling stock to buy and locos for different things. That this was not up there, but I thought it was a thing to get started. And it's a pretty cool looking little train. So, there you go. That was the thinking there. Alright, chop some power. This flattens out pretty decent in here. And this load is basically weightless for this train. Ruby Basin actually is pretty good at pulling, so, you know, no problems here. Had no problems coming up the other way with it, and that's, you know, 6% grade, so what we're about to drop down here. Chop the power. Go idle as we come around the crazy turn. Yeah, see, brakes are working plenty. It's a lot of locomotive for this small a train, to be honest. Not having problems at all. This is kind of the sketchiest part of the whole thing right through there. It is a pretty crazy little turn through here, but it all works. And makes this run a heck of a lot shorter, especially if you're just going to the ironworks, that's for sure. I have zero complaints with this run after getting it in. It's more of a brake run than a oomph run, but I like those too. Start heating up the brakes on this one. Wake up valley as we are heading down. That's not too bad. 40–50% on the brake. Cruising right along. No worries, no problems. Caboose doors open back there, I think. That's kind of nuts. And this is the steepest part. Then we should be good to go. Nice and smooth on the main voyage over the mountain with a load. We did obviously have to head out there to pick it up, but all working nice and smooth. Head by the refinery. I had debated putting in the tower somewhere in here because then all we had to do is get it over the mountain, but I figured by the depot was really the easy, it was, you know, the end place that we decided to go with. But just kind of the starting point for locomotives, so I figured a wood and water. Yeah, we already got one water tower in there. Put one of the new ones in there finally as well, so we'll get a chance to look at that coming up as we go by there. Do like the round headlights on these, and went with the smokestack. I forget which number it is. Probably number 2. It's just kind of the one I think looks cool on it. It's like just the right amount of trim then up front. See if we can get a good look in. I figured with the band on the boiler, should have it there on the top. Just looks really nice. Great looking locomotive, I have to say. Alright. Making it through most of that nice and easy. Of course, that's the way it's supposed to be. At this point in the game, no point in buying something that's underpowered or what you can't make work. So I turned around, you know, this was really the first loco that I bought because totally just wanted to. This is the one that, like, really was the Ruby Basin of my choice. I just thought the other two were a little more colorful and unique, so they came first. But out of them, that is the one I like. Now that is the third one that we have on here, so probably won't see any more of those along the way, as I would assume we'll be buying, you know, other stuff now. To be fair, 3 of any locomotive I think is generally more than enough when there are so many options out there. So now we'll start seeing what we can get away with in places here and there, picking them up more and more. Got a few more track things to lay coming up, and we'll get that done. So that'll be coming up. Plenty more to do on this railroad. We still have trees and stuff that we gotta get rid of for sure. So now we can start working that out. In fact, I found, like, you know, not that I just found it, but turned around and trimmed up a really nice observation post today. Just kind of gives you a look at a bunch of, you know, I think you can see 6 out of 7 of the industries or something from up there. So it's kind of cool. Just doing some fiddling around. Go heading in. This is going to be a little bit of an awkward drop because this was obviously none of this was pre-planned out there. As you can see, water tower, coaling station over there. So as we get over there, we'll get a little better look. Get a good look at the Cook Mogul, the 260 there. just start bagging it down here. Get that done. Should start bringing it back. I have no idea what direction any of the switches are set once we start backing up here, so we'll just have to kind of keep an eye out. This loco is not the greatest to be jumping. Alright, that one's good. I think it's just the next one we'll have to... Nope, I don't think we'll even have to flip that one. There's gotta be one in here. I suppose not, because you actually put... Right, the thing's in the loop, so it wouldn't even matter. You could run it back either way. We'll turn around and flip this one up here because it'll make it shorter. We won't have to go all the way around the loop, but actually, we wouldn't need to worry about it. That works out cool, I guess. Then no matter what direction the train comes in with coal, it can drop it back there. That's whatever, that's rolling back. So turn around and put in the, yeah, we have one Ruby just sitting there waiting for new coal cars, or cordwood cars. So turn around and put in the one water tower. They do float. So turn around and put in some groundwork. Still have to actually hire up the second set of groundwork there just a little bit, but got it lined up decent right. So just left it for now, but that's going to be the one water tower and then the coal tower, which obviously they have a floating thing too, but this one turned around and deleted track, whatever, put it in so it's nice and grounded, and then put in the track around it. Figure we'll pull the locos over here to actually get coal put in them and put a turntable there in case we need to turn them around in the process. So just kind of simple. Put in the hose water tower there. That's for the Ruby basins or whatnot. Should make them a little easier to fill. Still haven't had to do that, so this is definitely not rolling back very fast, is it? Yo, those kind of fight, and then that'll be a blocker, but alright, kick it. Great looking locomotive. I like that one. Alright. First, we're not dumping that out, so somewhere in here? Probably. There. That should be about right. Oh, maybe not. Actually go back half a car. Huh. Alright, that should be good. Good enough. Let's see what happens. From what I know, we do not get paid for these. We do not. That's such a disappointment. Oh, I get it. I get it. It holds more than 20. So we definitely can add a few cars to this. That's cool. Alright, so we'll keep the loco on there then. Yeah. Probably do two more, or what? At least one more, maybe two more of each. That should be a thing. Get a little bigger train going. There we go. Well, it would appear that they do not all always count. Huh. Sure what to think about that, but there we go. So it looks like we have some coal now in the tower. Not exactly sure what the conversion rate or anything else is like that, but there we go. So I think with that one, we're going to call that one a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.